It's currently 1:27 in the morning, and I have just finished lifting weights about 30 minutes to an hour ago, and I wanted to make another video. The way I format videos, schedule them, and upload them is probably going to change. I have no schedule right now. I do have a mic that is not set up. I've had this for a little while, but I just propped it up on my desk the other day. And today I want to introduce you guys to what I am going to call this community, or rather this place, my channel. Not the channel name, but these videos generally speaking. Seeing that I film them at night, it is sort of and that they revolve around, I don't know, personal philosophies, self-thought, and hopefully eventually your guys' thoughts too, if it can grow enough where we can communicate more, have some late night rambling. I don't know. But I'm going to be calling this the Nexus. So it's actually, when I think about it, if any of you played No Man's Sky, there's in the space anomaly, there's actually a thing called the Nexus. That's not where I know the word Nexus from. One of my Nana's friends is a professor, and like years ago, not that actually, it was, I didn't learn it that long ago. He taught me that word, and it's one of my favorite words. And it's a nexus because it is the connection between me, Cole, or Richard, and you, the viewer. That is our nexus. So this is the Nexus. So welcome to the Nexus. And now, I don't know why I pushed this in front of myself, but what I'm gonna do is a lot of these videos I'm gonna call mental crusades. So in the Nexus we have mental crusades. So what that basically entails is kind of as it sounds. I've wrote an anthology called Mental Crusades. It's probably my first true completed literary work from when I was in high school. Um, it's all right. All my work's all right. My book that I'm working on now is my best work. A little bit better, a lot of bit better, probably. Honestly, it's been a few years. Hopefully, it's a lot of bit better. But so Mental Crusade is just a journey through your mind. Not necessarily driven by me, but maybe I'm the catalyst for it. I myself am going on a mental journey, speaking to you guys and almost speaking to myself. I literally am speaking to myself. I'm looking at my face, which is reversed in the videos. So I feel like, I mean, they say people don't notice it, but I really notice it. I feel like I look so different looking at myself now as opposed to what it will look like when I upload it. But the mirror filters on like TikTok and stuff or Snapchat. Today I am going to be talking about something I find important called contained infinity. Also, side note, I'll go back to that. If you guys find it annoying that I ramble and kind of go on tangents a lot, let me know. And I'm doing it right now because I kind of talk that way, stream of conscious. Eventually, I'll actually edit these videos. They won't just be one shots. But I want to start off with an authentic look. It will always be authentic, but these are one shots. So there's a lot of rambling. There's a lot of stuff I could take out that I'm not taking out. It's fine. I'll put in first drafts out there. So what I want to talk about is contained infinity. And this might be a little bit embarrassing, but I'm going to read a poem I wrote a while ago as a way to show you guys what I mean by that. It's a concept that I created, perhaps by accident, when writing this poem. I'm not saying it's me that it's like a discipline, or not really a discipline. It's an idea that I have that pertains to myself a lot. That I think about sometimes. but I'm sure other people have thought of it. I just call it contained infinity. So I have to read it and remember the poem. So, alright, I don't know how this is gonna go, but here I'll perform it. I'm just gonna read it. Alright, contained infinity. Feeling so much, now thinking so little, not empty, whole. In a sea of unforgiving thought, a tranquil vessel has come. A veiled grove amidst a cement forest, near infinity, crooked with grace, enveloped in a rooted foundation and origin beneath, a multifaceted gem stealing the gaze of surrounded beauty, decay and rot that is eloquent, moss that is bold, all connected yet separate, all members of the same abode. Fauna that fly, birds that die, the maple at its center no greater than its neighbors. Emancipated in repose is the garden, parabolic trees stretching out as hands, branching fingers fumbling to reach the sky. Everything is a representation of one another. Not everything need be written. An unfurrowed brow free of question, a victim of acceptance. Leaves dried to gentle shells, the smallest motion, a crack. Surrounded by others, and even in their absence, a part of something. It is grand, an abstraction in an abstract world. Contained infinity. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so yeah, that is that's my poem, Contained Infinity. I added an A in there at one point. I don't even remember the line. Kind of annoyed me. Yeah, had a few slip ups, but yeah, it went all right. Hopefully that was okay poetry. I don't know. It was from when I was I don't know, whatever. My poetry professor liked it, so hopefully you do too. She did, though. The part that said a victim of acceptance, she said, nah, that wasn't too good. Felt like it didn't fit. I kept it, though. I liked it, so. But, now, what is Contained Infinity, then? It is that poem, but it's sort of that idea that a single thing, or a few things, but not everything, is endless. So it's a contained infinity. A classroom with people in it, that's a contained infinity. Every moment, every single thing in time is contained infinity. Whether you look at everything, if you say everything is infinity, is it contained? It still could be, in some senses, a contained infinity. And how is it contained? Because can't infinity break containment? It's a good question. Can it? Maybe. But it's just a concept I like to think about. It's not really so much about the argument if contained infinity exists or not, which I do think it does. It's more pertaining to the idea that there is a never-ending set of paths, possibility, and interactions and everything wherever you are at any time. Now, don't think about that too much. It kind of sounds scary, but it's equally terrifying, but it's equally promising in a good way. Anything good and anything bad can happen. But there's something very beautiful, I think, about that. Being, in this one area, whatever your situation is, wherever you are in the world, right? Whatever you're going through, whatever anyone else is going through around you, it's all contained. It's all you. I'm having a brain fart a little bit, but I hope. So since that's happening to me right now, I'm gonna cut it a little bit. I'm not the video, but like, well, the video I'm gonna end shortly. But I hope everything I just said made some sense. This was not the clearest illustration of Contained Infinity, but it's going to be the first on the channel. I don't feel like reshooting that. I haven't tried to set anything up to edit my videos. I just would like to put myself out there right now. So this is what you're gonna get for now. The mic that doesn't work. A decently okay reading of an okay poem, and a very butchered explanation of what I was trying to say about it and the idea of Contained Infinity. If I would suggest taking anything from Contained Infinity, I would say probably take the idea that everything around you is extremely beauteous. Yes. Even decay, anything, look at something and think of it as important. Okay. This is me finally getting some more valuable thoughts out. Look at anything around you, as stupid as it may seem. I think it's good for your mental health and just in general. Take notice of things, even if they're bad according to your moral compass, and appreciate them. I know that sounds like kind of counterintuitive or detrimental, but I still think you should do it. You know, like, if you see someone like sitting next to you and gets like walloped in the face by another dude or girl or whoever, it's not a good thing, maybe, but for some reason I think that you should appreciate that you saw it. Do what you can to help, but appreciate, accept, and appreciate. I think learning to appreciate bad things is an ideal part of being human. Because bad things happen, and that's okay. It should be okay. And you need to learn that bad things are good, and good things can be bad. It goes both ways. Everything you can learn something from. Try to learn most of the time, but it's okay to stop thinking so much all the time. Okay? Don't always be so worried or fear-mongered. This video in itself is a Contained Infinity. And I'm thinking soon I'm gonna get a better camera. I've said this before, it's my laptop camera, and eventually I'm going to maybe get this mic working, and I'm probably gonna film. You can kind of see something back there. I really like books, sort of. No, I really like books. I'm not an avid reader though. I have a lot of books and I have read most of them, but I'm probably gonna do a top 10 books video, probably top 10 movies. I'm curious what you guys would think about my favorite works. I want to just tell you what they are, but I'm gonna hold off, keep them for the video. I'm someone who's very eager to say everything, but if you don't concentrate and focus on things, it's hard to get a single thing out of something, or like really get something, or like really like go into a topic. I have problems with that sometimes. Sometimes I get too focused on one thing, or I get too focused on too many things, So, I hope you didn't want to, like blow your brains out listening to me, like, ramble for this long. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you had a good time, because I appreciate that you watched this video. Hopefully it wasn't a bad time. And if it was, if you thought watching this video was a bad thing, maybe learn to appreciate that. So there it is. today's mental crusade in the Nexus was contained infinity. Thank you.